Good afternoon. Chef Tony Matassa here today with a good friend of mine, Grey Hammett from sportsmanguys.com. How you doing, Grey? Thanks for coming out today.
Hey, thanks for having me, Tony.
I've been talking to Grey for a few weeks about how to and what type of exterior stereo to install in my UTV, and he agreed he would come out today and show me exactly what I needed to do and how to install it, and he would show you as well. Take it away, Grey.
Thanks, Tony. You know, there's so many different models of UTVs out there, and so many people try to perfect the stereo concept to put into these units, and my buddy Cole Ferguson over at Tractor Tunes sent me a demo unit that we're going to put into your cart. Great.
Well, let's get started. Before we get started, Grey, why don't you show us, when you order a model from Tractor Tunes, what exactly comes in the box?
Tony, it's pretty simple. You basically get your fully enclosed unit. It comes with a retractable waterproof cover. Inside is the Pioneer unit. There's actually two different Pioneer units that you can order. One is the standard that comes with it. The second is one that comes with weather radio for all the outdoorsmen. You want to check the forecast for the following morning.
Sounds great.
Also, you got your AquaVibe 100% waterproof speakers. They provide you with plenty enough electrical cords. We'll get into some details later about how to install that cord and where to run it in the UTV. And then you get a packet with some fuses, some butt connectors, and your remote control, and then you're ready to roll after that.
Well, great. It sounds like you have everything covered, so I'm going to get out of your way and you can show everybody how to install this.
Okay, let's get started. Tony, with your UTV in particular, we're going to mount it directly to the roof. Best way to do it is to take your unit. On the top, you'll see 4 Phillips head screws. Take a Phillips head screwdriver, remove the top plate of the housing unit. What you want to do is place the plate against the roof on the exact location where you want the unit. 4 different holes make 4 different marks. With our 4 holes marked, all you need is a 3/8 drill bit and a cordless drill. As simple as that. Now that we've drilled our 4 holes, take the bolt from the original housing unit and one of the seal washers that comes with your accessory pack, put them in the holes. Now that we've drilled our 4 holes and put the bolts through the ceiling, the top of the housing plate should fit directly dead on. Next, have a friend push the unit into the roof and line it up with the 4 screws. You can go up on the top with a Phillips head screwdriver and screw it in. I went ahead and drilled a hole into the tubing that supports the roof to where we're going to run our power cord directly to our power source. Now that we've got the stereo fully installed, go back to the hole that we drilled earlier. Take your power cord, put it into the hole, and feed it down the tubing throughout the bottom. Now that we've run our power wire through our roof tubing, we're going to drill ourselves a small hole at the base so we can run the power wire to the power source. One option as a power source is to run your power cord directly to the battery. What I've decided to do with Tony's cart is to go directly through the cigarette lighter that's up on the dashboard. The way that we're going to get to the power source itself is by running our wire to the back side of the cigarette lighter and tying into the power cord that runs into the cigarette lighter itself. To get to the back side of it, unscrew the 6 screws that hold the power plate into place. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our power cord and we're going to run it directly through our firewall inside of the wheel well of the cart. After you've run your power cord through the firewall and through your dash, go ahead and clip off any excess wire that you might have. Make sure you leave yourself a little bit of slack so you can go back later on and zip tie any loose ends that you have. After I ran the power cord through the firewall and through the dashboard itself, I took the protective coating that surrounds the 3 power wires and stripped it away. The green wire is for if you ever want to put a separate switch so you can turn the stereo on and off without having power going to it. The white wire is going to be your power source, and your black wire is going to be your ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in the white and the green wire so I don't have to put in a separate switch by itself. Next, you want to take a Scotch clip, and just as Tony had done before to rig his deer feeder, we're going to Scotch clamp to the 2 ground and the power wires. After I put the Scotch clamps on the black ground wire on our cigarette lighter and the Scotch clamp on the green power wire, I put the plug-ins on the stereo power wires themselves. All you got to do left is plug the black into the black, and green and white into green. Now that we've got everything all plugged up, put your rocket panel back in the hole.
That's what I'm talking about. Really is that simple, huh?
That's all it takes, Tony.
Thanks a lot, Gray. I appreciate you coming out today for the install.
Absolutely.
And I'd like to thank your friends at Tractor Tunes, too, for sending the unit.
Absolutely.
Looks like I owe Gray a lunch for the install. I hope that you learned something from it. What do you like to eat, Gray?
Tony, anything with crawfish works for me.
That sounds like a deal. And I hope the next time that you are looking for something in the sporting or outdoor needs that you'll check out my friends at sportsmanguys.com.